how can I improve my time management and be more productive? And there's two key things, probably more like two and a half, that I want to share with you that I know is going to be helpful to you. They've always been helpful to me. And the first one is a time audit. So if you go to Google, you type in time audit worksheet, there's going to be all kinds of options there. Pick one. And really what it is just a spreadsheet that has your day broken up into 15-minute increments. You're going to go in and you're going to write down what you do every 15 minutes. Now, it doesn't mean you have to stop working every 15 minutes, but you need to look back and write down what it is you've done. And so I'm going to be talking today from a work perspective and then also from a personal life or family perspective, because you can do this on either side, and I would encourage you to do it on both sides. Whenever you do it from your work perspective, provided you're in an environment that you can control some of your schedule, you're going to start to see some patterns develop. And I would say do this for a week, maybe even 2 weeks. You'll start to see patterns where you have good workflow. You'll start to see patterns where you have disrupted workflow. And what you can do is once you see those patterns, then you can start to assess, here's where I'm getting this type of work done. Here's how much time I need to allocate to this during the week. And then you can start looking at your calendar, which is the big number two piece. You take those things and you have to plug it into your calendar, and then you have to honor what's in your calendar during that time frame. And you can do this with your family too. When you look at your personal life, how am I spending my time? Am I getting to do the things that I really want to do? Well, if you start seeing patterns on your time audit that show X amount of time spent on Netflix or gaming or reading or taking naps, whatever it is, you can then look at your calendar and say, here are the things that I want to accomplish. I'm going to put them into my calendar. And when you do that, either personally or professionally, you've created context for decision making. So now when someone says, hey, can you come and do this on this day at this time? You can look at your calendar and say, I'm sorry, I already have something scheduled there that's very important, and I need to honor that. Could we look for a different space that we can get together and make that happen? And so if you do those two things, if you do a time audit and then you calendarize the things that are important to you, you're going to notice some massive, massive shifts, because you start to put boundaries around your time. And your time is your most precious resource that you have. We don't know how much we're going to get. All you know is how much you've spent. And so you can start to allocate where you want to spend your time.